What's going on, guys? Skyer from techlifetodayco back with another video, and in today's video I wanted to give you guys an update on the AirPods Max. So I've had the AirPods Max for a few months now, ever since they were released in late December, and one consistent issue that I've personally dealt with, along with many others, is a battery drain issue. So you can leave it in the case and it's supposed to turn off automatically, or at least go into low power mode. But the problem is it doesn't do that. So you can put your AirPods in the case and they'll be at 90%, and then the next morning you take them out and they're down to 30. So I know this is a consistent problem. I've actually talked about this in previous videos. So I wanted to give you guys a little disclaimer, or a little bit of an update on this issue. So Apple has recently released an update known as 3C39. So it's a firmware that replaces the previous launch version, which is supposedly meant to fix this issue. So Apple didn't explicitly state that there was an issue with the battery. We all know there was. So presumably this issue is now resolved. So I wanted to give you guys an update on that. Because I updated it myself, I wanted to give you guys some feedback as well on that. So that being said, again, while Apple hasn't provided any details on what's included in the new firmware update, so we don't exactly know what bugs or improvements have been made. There are reports that the battery life issues have been resolved with this device, with this update rather. So the first thing I want to talk about is how to actually update this, because there's a lot of confusion online about how to do that. Now, in most cases, if you just put the AirPods in its case and leave it overnight, it should automatically update. If it doesn't, you're going to want to connect your AirPods to your iOS device, so whether it's an iPad or your iPhone, and then you want to go to the Settings app, click on General, then tap on About, and then AirPods. So now at that point you're going to see a little area that says look at the number next to firmware version. So there you're going to see your firmware version. It's either going to be 3C16 or 3C39. Now if it's the latter, you don't have to do anything. It's already updated. If it's not, and it's still at 3C16, you're going to want to plug in the AirPods and your mobile device. So whether it's the iPhone or the iPad, you're going to want to plug both of them in. And when you do that, make sure the AirPods are in the case, and then you're going to want to leave it for around half an hour. Now, during this time, it should be in low power mode, so it should give it time to process the update. Also, make sure you have a stable internet connection to make sure the firmware transfers over from the iOS device over to the AirPods. Now, again, there's not definitive proof that this resolves the problem, but I can tell you in my experience, I was initially having issues with the battery, but I've been testing it for about a day now, and I also factory reset my AirPod Maxes, and the issue seems to be largely gone. So I went from putting it in the case, leaving it overnight, and it going down 20-30%, to only going down around 5%, which is about average according to Apple. So I just wanted to point this out. I wanted to see if you guys also had this issue. If you have any questions or you want a more detailed video, I'd be happy to do that. I just wanted to let you guys know about this because I know a lot of people because I've talked about this I've talked about wireless headphones a lot over the years. Some of you may know that I have the AirPod Maxes, so I just wanted to give a follow-up video on this because I know there's a lot of confusion again online, like on the Reddit forums and different websites from like Mac Rumors about how to actually do this and whether it actually resolves a problem. Now, I did also see that there were some cases where there was a hardware issue and not software. In that case, you're going to probably want to contact Apple. They should be, so far at least, they've been willing to replace the devices free of charge. But again, it should resolve this problem. So again, I want to hear what you guys think in the comments down below. Again, if you have any suggestions for future videos, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm probably going to get into finance and headphones. Those are my main two niches. So I'll probably start talking about that a little bit more. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.